What's up guys, welcome back to Nick's Fishing. Now in the last couple of videos I kind of been beating around the bush. I haven't really told you where I'm at or like why I haven't been uploading a lot. Okay, there's a dog in the middle of the road. Okay, now that I got past him, let me just explain. So as many of you know, especially if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should probably go do so. But as many of you know, I am now in college. Last year was my senior year of high school, and I did pretty well in track, and now I'm running track in college, so that's where I'm at. You can probably tell by the scenery I'm not in South Georgia anymore. I've moved up to North Georgia. I'm just running track at a little school. I will say it's super pretty up here. It's a pretty cool change of pace from where I'm at. But yeah, that's just kind of what's up with me. I'm spending a lot of time on track, not really fishing as much as I was back home. Now, I have been fishing sometimes where I just didn't really catch that many fish, so I didn't end up making a video that day. Like, I didn't post it for you guys. Since I'm not posting as often, I'm just trying to make the content that I do post as good as I possibly can make it. So those days where I go out and catch like, you know, one fish, I'm not really uploading those videos for you. But yeah, now that I got that out of the way, guys, now that you kind of know like what's going on with me, it is time for today's fishing video. So I got about 35 more minutes of driving, so I will just see you whenever I get to the first spot. Alright guys, we have made it to the first spot. We got this creek/river thing. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be super tiny, but it's not a bad sized creek. This spot looks pretty sick actually. I'm at like a public park, but we have creek here and then it gets pretty big over there. There's about 3 things that could happen here. Number 1, I could catch nothing. That'd be worst case scenario. Number 2, I could catch some bait. I have this bucket, I have my little rod, and I've got live worms. So ideally, I can catch some bait. That would be great. Or option number 3, I could catch like a bass or a trout or something, which wouldn't help me for the next fishing spot that I'm gonna go to, but that would still be super cool. I mean, I'd be happy with that. So hopefully option 2 or 3 is what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna come right here to where this current's at. Maybe I can catch something, we'll see. Oh, had one. I saw something bubbling, cast it in there, instantly got bit. It's a good sign. Come on, come back. Yep. Yes.
We pay cash for fresh trout.
Sir?
We pay cash for fresh trout.
Oh, really? I'll holler at you if I get one.
Okay.
Well, apparently there's trout in here, but I just got a bluegill. If I could get a couple more like that, I'll be set. If there's any more in there. Oh, yep. Golly. It's a good one. There's some good bluegill in here. This is kind of too big, honestly. I'll keep him for now, but I hope I can catch something smaller than this because it's a little bit bigger than I'd like. Oh, there we go. There we go, that's better. That's what we want. There we go. Got the hook out. I need to grab this bigger fish out. This is gonna be tough. Oh, he almost jumped out. Come on. Smaller one in. Put the lid on. Oh, sorry, buddy. Get back in there. All right, so now I have 2 small bait fish. That's what I need. Let's try to get one more of this. And if I can get one more real fast, we can go ahead and head out of here. Or honestly, we might have time to try to catch a trout. I don't know, let's see if we can catch one right fast and then we'll decide what we want to do. Yep, eat it. There we go. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's good size. Thought it was too big for a second, but that's a good size one. Oh guys, that was easy. One tiny piece of worm. Oh, I was just pointing at the sky. You might not have even seen that, but one tiny piece of worm caught me all those fish. And I got bait for the next spot. Well guys, that took all of 10 minutes to catch the bait I needed for my next spot. Now I will say I've never been here, so I didn't even know if I could catch a bluegill, but I'm pretty happy with myself after that performance. One tiny piece of worm caught all of those. Also, I've never been in the next spot that I'm going to, so who knows if I can catch anything there. That's very iffy, but at least we didn't get skunked today. So, since it's still so early, since that only took 10 minutes, I think I'm gonna tie on an inline spinner and try to catch a trout, because that one man who walked by whenever I caught the first fish said something about he'll pay me if I catch his trout. He was just joking, but that means there's probably trout in here if he's talking about trout. I'm probably gonna give it 30 minutes and we'll see if we can catch a trout. Got one. Got one. Hey, it's a spot. Spotted bass. Dude, that is such a pretty fish. Oh, these things are everywhere out here. All right. Tiny little fish, but I'll take it. That's a good sign because it shows that there is bass in here. So if I'm, wanting to come back in the future, now I know that there's bluegill and bass. Probably trout as well, but just waiting on that trout to bite. Dude, it looks deep right here. Like, actually. Okay, there's definitely fish in there. I don't even mean like, oh, it's 2 feet deep, it's deep for a creek. It looks like it could be 4 or 5 feet deep. And it's adding up because there's a fish. Dang, that is a pretty sunfish. Is that a pumpkin seed? I've actually never caught a fish that looks exactly like this one. That is pretty. All you experts in the comments, let me know what exactly is that. I think it's a pumpkin seed. It's not just like a regular bluegill, that's for sure. And it ain't a warmouth. His mouth was too small. Not a redbreast. I know what a redbreast looks like. Some kind of sunfish. Oh, just got bit again. It's loaded in here. If I had the worms, I'd probably be getting absolutely obliterated. Okay guys, as much as I want to keep fishing this creek, I think I'm gonna call it a day here just because I want to have time to get to the other spot. I do have work tonight. I literally have a job, I have school, I have track, so I don't have much time to film these videos for you guys. So I'm just gonna walk straight back to my truck, not even gonna make another cast. It's gonna be very tempting, but I'm gonna try not to fall and try not to make another cast. So the next time I see you guys will actually be at the next spot, and it looks super sick from Google Maps. I'm hoping it'll be as cool in person, so I'll see y'all there. Well boys, as sick as I said this spot was gonna be, I think I must have been right, because there's like 10 people lining the banks down there. We're at this dam. It is such a sick spot, but I can't even really film much because there's so many people. There was actually a guy with a fly rod that looked like he was hooked up. So I think I'm gonna bring my spinner rod with inline spinner, and also maybe bring like a crankbait on a bass rod and just cast those around. I want to throw those bluegill out to try to catch some catfish, but I don't think I can do that right here. I might end up having to walk farther down, but we're here. Let's try to make the most of it. Guys, I think I'm getting bit. I literally just set up this catfish rod in the rocks. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm getting nailed. There we go. Sitting here waiting on a catfish to bite that bait right there. Figured I'd just fish for something in the meantime. Good to know that I can catch bluegill here though. Dang, they're loaded right there. Golly. Another bluegill. Feels bigger. It's just another bluegill. Oh really? You caught anything? Yeah, yeah. Plenty of these little ones in here.
Yeah, they might. Who knows? I know over on Notley Road, right where they've had stripers.
Well boys, the dam was not it. It was so crowded. I really didn't get to fish it like I wanted to just because there were so many people there. I did see a couple people catch trout, but the people who caught them were waiting. So I'm hoping to get some waders soon. Maybe whenever I get my waders, I can go back to that spot. I did get a bite on the bluegill head over there, so there also still could be some catfish in there, but after that one little nibble, I didn't get anything else. So now I'm actually on the other side of the dam. I'm at the lake. As you can see, this is my setup. I got 2 catfish rods, and there's a huge lake over there. So yeah, I'm just sitting here on my butt. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here for. Well guys, now that I think about it, I could fish all this over here, but I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm gonna go get some Zaxby's, call it a day here. And actually, one of the bluegill in this bucket, I'm gonna turn it off, is still alive. So I'm gonna release him into the lake. There he goes. That's the only bluegill that I didn't end up using as bait. I was gonna get a graceful release, but I dropped him and he swam off. So now he's got a great new home to live in, so he's still alive. Didn't waste any fish today. But as I was saying in the beginning of the video, since I don't wanna have any content where I just catch like 1 fish, 2 fish, I'm trying to make the videos as best as I can. I'm actually gonna throw you back to 2 fishing trips. These were 2 days where I did just catch 1 fish, and I'm just gonna show you those 2 separate catches. They're from like weeks apart. They're like 2 random different trips. Enjoy these clips. Yeah, baby. Got a monster. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what we came here for, baby. Look. I got one. Got a 6-inch rainbow, I believe. There's one. There we go. Oh yeah. Boom, baby. Number 1. I believe I can fly. Oh, God. Well, boys, I knew the crankbait would be a good lure out here because it is farther up the Chattahoochee where I fish at. But basically, I've walked down a little ways. I know it's super loud with all this water moving, but hopefully you can hear me. I started off up there where those people are at, and I've just walked down to right here where we got all these little waterfalls, you know? All this current pushing over the rocks, and right there in the middle, there's a slack little pool, because there's a lot of current right here and a lot of current over there, but right out there, there's a slack pool, and I was just fishing through that, and I figured there would be a fish or 2 in there. Oh, dude. Oh, it's a decent bass. Oh, what? Are you joking? It's a spot. It's a spotted bass. You gotta be joking. Look at that. That is so pretty. He's got that rough patch on his tongue. Oh my gosh, that's a spotted bass. I'm literally fishing in like inches of water right here. I was not expecting to catch a bass like this. Not that this is big, it's probably only like 10 inches, but still pretty cool. All right, let's go for the release. There it is over there. Oh, he just went under that rock. Dang, there's probably other fish sitting under that rock. All right, guys, that's gonna be all for today. I had a pretty good time out here. Didn't catch a giant catfish or a giant bass like I was hoping for, but the first creek I went to was a very, very good spot. I'll definitely end up going back there, fishing that harder rather than coming to this big lake in the dam where I really didn't catch too much. So anyways, guys, if you did like this video, let me know by dropping a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I mean, look at where I'm at, the beautiful mountains in North Georgia. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos up here, so just stay tuned. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. I'll see you in the next one.